For today's video, I have decided to play in the region that I very rarely play in, and that is Horn of Africa. So my favorite nation in this region has to be Adan. And in today's video, I want to form the nation of Somalia, go through the mission tree, make this nation super rich, and we will do this by raiding coasts. And of course, if we can establish ourselves in India, Indochina, then we can reach the coasts of Ming, and that is where the money is hidden. So we will be going for that today. Let's go, boys. There it is, the great nation of Adan. We're starting with a total of 12,000 soldiers. Our ruler is total garbage, so what I will do is just make him a general. At least he actually makes a really good general. Now let's click our government decision to get 5% core creation cost reduction, the announcement of sex practices to get -1 national unrest. We can jump into the estate setup, summon the diet. This option seems the best for me. We can get 50 admin points, which would be just lovely. I will also take +1 mana points for all of the estates. The last privilege will be indebted to the merchant guild loans. Then we can seize lands, and around 20% to 30% crown lands, then we will start getting more privileges. Until then, it's time to grow crown lands. Now give me this admiral as well. We will be fighting a lot of naval battles. So Adan has a quite nice mission tree. It is shared with Somalia. It's the same mission tree, and it will help us to consolidate the whole Horn of Africa, starting with recruit the Mamluks. We just need to hire this specific mercenary group to get some permaclaims. Let's go ahead and recruit them. Our economic situation at the start is definitely not the best, but we can afford to get at least a military advisor. And I do have this morale of armies one, so I'll take it. Now we can also start improving relations with our vassal. We do want to annex him, so I will start building spy network on Adan. So once 1 day passes, we can select an heir from these 5 options. I will go for the option that gives us a little bit of cash. And the heir is Okeish. So the army is recruited, which means this mission is done. And we have permaclaims on Maritime and Warsengali. Unfortunately, it seems like I cannot fight Maritime. They're allied with Adan and Adal, which is just crazy. On the other hand, Warsengali has no allies, so this will be our first war. I will make Warsengali and Adal my rivals. So let's go ahead and declare this war. Since I didn't make Marihan my rival, he is friendly towards us, which means he will be giving us military access, and we don't have to transport our units. I will also start building a normal claim on Ogaden, because there is a chance that they will ally someone like Marihan, which would allow us to fight these guys without having all of their boys come in to help them. We found you, boy. Get out. Oh god, this nasty event happened. Yeah, so basically we lost 1 stability and a lot of rebels popped out. So yeah, let's restore it. And I was kind of waiting to see if someone decides to attack Warsengali so we could vassalize them and get into a defensive war. But it didn't happen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and full annex them anyways. 75 ducats, which is not too bad. We also did manage to seal some ships, so that's cool. Right, I have made this claim, but unfortunately they didn't get any alliances. I would have loved for them to get someone like Marihan, but anyways, we can destroy these guys, and maybe this time we can vassalize them. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that, new schools. These are some really amazing modifiers. I will be going for technology cost. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Adal and Marihan both have declared on Ogaden. This is golden. I absolutely love this. And this is also cool. We have basically maximum Muslim piety, so we can debase currency and get rid of the corruption for free. And we also at the same time got a -2 corruption event. So what I'm gonna do is debase twice, lose to corruption, and click this decision. So we're getting a lot of money. And with this money, I will be recruiting the Zanj company, as we will be fighting 2 different nations at the same time. I feel like we need more units. We will be quite heavy above our force limit, but just temporarily. And Marihan is actually keeping all his units in the province that we are sieging currently. So what I will do is just move all of my boys here. Once the siege is done, we will get into an instant fight. Yep, there we go. So we are vassalizing them. 15 ducats. There we go. We're in 2 separate wars. Oh yes, let's go. And this is the instant battle. 7,000 units down. Since we do have 2 vassals, we could take strong duchies, but this does increase influence, so not yet. I don't think I need it. Let's go, guys. These boys are done. That's what you get at all. Oh my, this was a super quick siege. So we're giving 1 province to Ogaden because it is their core, and the remaining provinces are going to us. Lovely, we can now complete Conquer the Horn, more permaclaims. Let's also reduce a little bit of war exhaustion before coring everything. And now it's gonna be the annoying part. They have 2 really annoying forts here, so yeah. Let's hope we can take them quickly, as I don't want other nations to declare wars on them as well. I would say we got extremely lucky with this defensive war because it's 1449. And we're already full annexing Adal. It doesn't get better than this, man. I absolutely love this. So this means we can complete Unite the Clans local unrest bonus for all Somali provinces for us, manpower, tax modifier, production efficiency, and more permaclaims on Ethiopia. Now these guys have turned into rebels, so we just can delete them right quick. And the best thing about this is that we already have 23% crowlands. So we're gonna consolidate a little bit of development here, and we can start coring what we can core. It is a lot of stuff. So it is time now to grant more privileges. For Amirs we will be granting supremacy to get loyalty for all the estates. We can have strong duchies for now, promote merchant guilds bookkeeping, economic freedom. Dimi also needs a little bit of loyalty, so I will grant the reform progress growth and grant Dimi liberties. I think I will also get religious diplomats because it does give a diplomatic reputation bonus, so once we are annexing our vassals it will be a little bit quicker. Looks like we are dominating the Gulf of Adan because we can complete this mission and get some nice ship bonuses. Alright, I think this will be the last time when I'm seizing lands once our estates are not really fully loyal, so it will be a bit of rebel spawning, but now since we have decent equilibrium, this should be the last time really. So we have 27%. Another thing we can do is replace our old loans because these are 70 ducats each now. So this means we will have a lot of money that we can spend, and I will probably spend that money to, yes, of course, repay the older 4% ones and in the war versus Ethiopia that is coming soon. First of all, I'm taking care of some of these rebel factions just so they don't destroy our country. And it would be also nice to get level 4 ahead of them so we can have a little bit of an advantage in that war. You know what, let's go ahead and provoke these fools. There we go. Alright, let's begin. Since they don't have any alliances, I don't expect this to be difficult at all. They also only have 5,000 units, so it's really up to their vassals to defend them. So as expected, I'm having a great time here. He's not even challenging me, although he is level 4 as well now. And he did build up somewhat of an army. I do find it really weird how their capital is like their least developed province. It has only 4 development here. Wow, that's amazing. We can get 20 devotion or 60 ducats. Although since it is almost maxed out, I'm just gonna take the money. Still really good. And just like that, we are finishing the war with Ethiopia without fighting a single battle. I mean, I'll take it. If they want to donate these lands to us, why not? So what I will be targeting is of course their gold mine in Damot. I need the province of Ankober for my agenda, and I probably will just surround them and get access to Alodia, to Anaria and Kaffa, so we can fight all of these nations when we want to. Oh yeah, RC is also needed for a very important mission, so that's definitely what we're taking. I guess for now we can do something like this. Right, so actually what we will do first is only core RC, because after doing so we will get permaclaims on the whole Horn of Africa, which means these all provinces will be cheaper to core. Or Ethiopia, man, he's also getting beaten by my rebels. This is a very interesting mission, so basically we needed to position 20 infantry in this province of Guye, and it allows us to complete Develop Istunka, which will give us 5 development, and until the end of the game, global unrest -1 in this province. So I believe this one province will hold a bonus that reduces unrest for all of our provinces, and local development cost -5%, which is not too bad. I do want to get some ships while we have that shipbuilding bonus, so let's build up some barks. Nice, we have finished the core, and as I said, we're getting permaclaims. A lot of development in this province and a mosque for free. Amazing. So we have claims on all of these lands, which means we can start multiple wars now. And now we can also core everything. Maybe we can consolidate a little bit of development before doing so. We can in this land. Okay. So that's fine. We can actually core everything here. And as you can see, I am not full coring most of the stuff because we are struggling with admin points. So I'm just half stating, half coring everything. More rebels to provoke. I don't want to deal with these boys during the wars, so let's get rid of these guys. Okay, so first of all, it's gonna be Anaria and Velatia. Get rid of these guys real quick. That was super quick, thank you very much. And now we can also start the integration of Mogadishu and soon of our vassal Ogaden, which is why I took the integration policy. So Ogaden I will enable scutage because I might be annexing him during the war, and we can start with Mogadishu right now. I'm really surprised how Patti still has no alliances and he's still surviving. I think I will end his misery right now. Hey, that's interesting. We're getting subjugation casus belli on Yemen. I wouldn't actually mind that because Yemen has a lot of cores on Adan, Rasids and even Miklaf, so yeah, sure. Let's take this garbage out first. Now we can fight multiple new wars. I'm gonna attack Medri Bahri, go belligerent Alodia and Kaffa, and Ethiopia is also there, which means we can reduce our truce to 5 years with them, and after 5 years they will be done. So let's go ahead and attack like this. There we go. I do want Kaffa's gold mine, would be amazing. The second gold mine of ours. We did annex Mogadishu, so we're getting additional 8 development. Gain gold access. Now this one we will keep for a bit later. Oh man, the rebels are getting super annoying. From here I did manage to white piece Ethiopia. Now we can also take our second government reform. I will be going for a mission on the high seas. These modifiers are just amazing for Somalia. National sailors, naval force limit modifier plus 25% chance to capture enemy ships. This one is good. Basically we will never have to get any ships ourselves. We can just steal them. And even we're getting marines. Now we can complete expand the navy, which will grant us subjugation casus belli on the Maldives. This is amazing, and we're getting a lot of permaclaims. Our permaclaims have extended to basically a whole Kilva, so it's a matter of time when we will get to these amazing gold mines of theirs. Of course, man, it had to happen. As soon as I got +1 stability, it's taking it away. Screw you, man. At least Kaffa is done, so we can get this full annexation. And we're also now one of the great powers. From here, let's also focus on admin points because these are the points we will mostly need. Need to step up, need to get level 4 admin. And there's so much stuff that we will be coring now. Hey, we got this level 250% cheaper guy. You know what? Let's grab a loan. Let's get him right now. I need it. Like, how many lands are we taking? Oh god, this is great. But this is pretty poor land, so we cannot even concentrate here. Metri Bahri, you are done, sir. And there it is, guys. We are forming Somalia. We have all the required cores. Country changes to Somalia. Mogadishu will be the new capital. We're getting permaclaim on a Horn of Africa region, which we already have. And most importantly, we're getting 2 colonists in 2 new provinces. So yeah, here we go. We're getting these 2 new provinces. New traditions and ambitions, which we have to take. These are amazing. Check this out, guys. We now have 10% morale of armies for traditions and raiding coasts ability. Stability cost modifier, which is good. Trade steering and caravan power, pretty good as well. Yearly inflation reduction, naval leader maneuver and center of trade upgrade cost. National supply limit modifier, merchants naval force limit additional 25%, so this works amazing with our government reform. Missionary strength, missionary maintenance cost, this will be super helpful. We will need to convert a lot of stuff. And galley combat ability. So really naval, trade and religion focused ideas. We could go crazy and get another 33% chance to capture enemy ships. But I think I will just go for galley combat ability because once we get to Indochina, these will be really annoying islands to take over. There will be a lot of naval battles, so this will help. Since we are so strong, the only rivals are Mamluks, Timurids with Jayanagar, so I will be rivaling all of them. And let's begin, guys. Piracy view. These are all the coasts that we can raid, so a lot of stuff. There we go, 24 ducats here, another 20 here, 14. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's see how much money we can take. 2 high taxes? Sir, we cannot hear you. What are you complaining about? Now, I would like another 179 ducats, so I'm gonna do this and use the Muslim piety interaction to lose the corruption. Our loans are 179 ducats each, so we can once again replace them. And just like that, guys, once again, we are basically loan free. Now let's not forget to use this CB, so let's go ahead and subjugate the Maldives and transport our soldiers over here. There it is, boys, our new vassal of the Maldives. And it might seem that it's really pointless to vassalize a 5 development nation, right? But the thing is that we can complete the mission Retake the Maldives. The event United Dynasties happens, we're getting 50 of each monarch points, and we're inheriting them. So this is now our land. And if we go to piracy, these are the new coasts that we can raid. This will be a lot of cash. Yeah, so that raiding mission basically gave us 500 ducats. Pretty good, I would say. Let's start using some of that money and build some marketplaces. We actually need free marketplaces for one of the missions. It's not like they're granting too much trade power for us. And this is the last day for Ethiopia to exist. We have it. The name tag now is looking amazing. Now, how do we expand further from the Maldives? Vijayanagar has consolidated all of this lower part of India, so we cannot really take any like small nations out. We do have Koti here, which is allied with Bahmanis, so if we wanted to, we could go for this, but we would need to fight Bahmanis. We would probably need quite a large army. 24,000. Let's make a claim, and from there we will see what happens. Maybe if we don't succeed in doing that, we can just go for exploration ideas and set up some colonies here. But of course it can be done just through expansion, it's not necessary to colonize. Also, I didn't forget that we have the subjugation CB on Yemen, but these guys actually allied the Mamluks. It's a bit nasty, man. Yeah, there's no way we can do this without any allies. And we cannot even see the Ottomans yet. We do need to get an alliance with them for this mission. I would be completely fine with going with no alliances game, to be honest here. Now, alright, we need to develop the province of Hobyo to 10 development. Let's begin doing so. There it is, which means we can upgrade the center of trade here. And because we also have free marketplaces, we can get trade efficiency and domestic trade power. And next we need to develop 4 more provinces and build a fort, which I'm currently building. So this is going to be also pretty good. By the way, I love the fact how our marines and raiding coasts abilities work together so well. We are basically getting sailors from raiding, so we can get these marines and they replace the manpower. Really helps to build a really strong army. I think I want to piss off the Mamluks a little bit, so I'll declare on Makuria and Medina. Let's not go belligerent them. So we can take these provinces for ourselves. Ooh, Kilva would not join if we declared on Malindi. Interesting. Why though? What is happening? Whoa, Mutapa is actually so large. What happened here? How did I not notice this? This is amazing. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely our next expansion route. This is really easy because they're all split up like this. Double war it is. Fortify Mogadishu is done. We're getting this amazing advisor 75% cheaper. Go ahead and hire him. Running all level 2 advisors. There goes Medina. There is a problem. We're stealing too many ships. Our naval force limit is only 29. So I pretty much need to delete some of these. Like, we don't need that many transports. Let's get rid of like 6 of those. 7 of those, let's go. And we have finally converted our first gold mine to our religion. So now I will begin developing it. I'll boost it up to around 10 or 12 base production. Yeah, there we go. 6.4 ducats. Let's convert Kappa as well while we're at it. And yeah, let's go for Kilva now. We are free to do so. This land will be amazing. Though we will be really behind in admin. Man, screw it. We can afford it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We can now complete gain gold access. And I was keeping this because it gives 4 years worth of gold income from one province. So since we developed this, we will be getting more money. And let's see how much it will be. It's 300 ducats, pretty nice. This also enables merchant guilds privilege controlled gold mining. It's not a good one, guys. You are losing 15% goods produced in gold provinces. So I guess if you want to just go for a very chill and relaxed campaign and don't worry about the gold mines depleting, then you can go for this, but I wouldn't take it. We do have trade with India done as well, so there's some additional trade power. Trade with the dragon. We would need a merchant in Beijing. Okay. Oh, Kilva did destroy Motapa. I see. It's not really good because if they didn't win that war, we could have bordered them and took so many more provinces super quickly. But in this case, we will need to fight Kilva like 3 times to full annex them. So I'll make this simple snake here, which means we will be getting a couple of new gold mines. One in Zimbabwe, Sofala, and one in Kilva. So actually 3 gold mines. There's a couple more to take in the next war. Now we can do retake Sofala. This province will get local unrest -10 and local goods produced until the end of the game. And the culture is also changed. And yeah, at this point it will be just a ton of rebels for us to defeat. I'm also waiting for Medina's score to be finished because it is a very special province. Mamluks are at war with the Ottomans. This is our time to shine. I also upgraded my military level to 6, so we're ahead of them. Let's destroy them. What would be perfect is to take these provinces in the Delta coast, or Palestine, you know, doesn't really matter. And from there we could build up a navy and start raiding the Europeans. 42,000 units. We should be good here. Damn boy, we will also need to fight Transoxiana. I see how it is. Well, fine. This will be my new army for rebel hunting. There will be so many factions, so I kinda need to have someone roaming around and dealing with them. Oh, nice. 10% reduced admin technology cost. So we can actually go ahead and take level 5 finally and unlock our first idea group. And I will be going for exploration. So I wasn't able to begin a war with Bahmanis, and it will be more beneficial for us to start colonizing. So let's unlock the first 2. Let's select the repression policy. And now we just need to get more colonial range so we can set up some colonies. I think until we have the colonial range, we can colonize this province right here because it would grant us 100 of each points for having all of the provinces in the Horn of Africa. So let's begin with this. Yes, in 1475, the Somalians raiding Cairo. This is also good. We can take a grant new world charters for increased settler chance and increased growth by 10. So this is good. Also, this will give us 10% colonial range, explorer for free, which means we can go ahead and click this, get some of our barks, and start exploring right now. We can go into Asia. This tier 3 government reform is the toughest choice for me, I swear. These all are so good. Advisor cost minus 15%, missionary strength, or minus 5% idea cost. So for me, I think missionary strength or idea cost. I will be going for education this time. Glad I set up some units here. The natives are uprising, and they're pretty strong. They have 8,000 natives here. Okay, so we can select our first bonus. It's really between aggressive expansion and colony development boost. I will be going for the colony one. Oh my god, Transoxiana made it to our lands. That is so dirty. What are you doing here, boys? How about you go visit the Ottomans or something? And we cannot really chase them down because they are coming here. Oh yes, I love this. They trapped themselves. They went into the other side, into Arabia. And once I unsiege this province, they have to walk all the way around if they want to reach us. So this 19,000 is dead. And we're also getting +1 stability and 2 missionary strength. Let's step up once and let's do this. Awesome. So long, sucker. You can stay there. Meanwhile, we're going here. And we caught him. There it is. Absolutely wiped. Transoxiana's on low. Oh yes, here we go. 74% war score. And I'm really surprised that we took these provinces before the Ottomans could. They are somehow really slow. 39,000. They're level 7. Holy. I hope we can at least temporarily get this alliance so we can complete the mission after this war. I need Al-Quds. Ottomans do view it as their vital interest, so I'm not sure what will happen if we take it. Maybe if it's just one province, it will be fine. I guess we can test this out. There we go. This will be our peace deal. So I'm taking just as much of provinces as I can take in this coast so we can reach more lands. There we go. No collision. Awesome. Renaissance has appeared. Now, could we potentially embrace it? No, it's super low development. But it's gonna spread to basically all of these provinces. I really don't want to develop for the Renaissance. Okay, Consolidate Horn of Africa. 100 of each points, that is great. Yeah, the relations dropped so much just for Jerusalem. I don't know if we can get this alliance. Now, another thing we can do is develop Medina a little bit. So this now allows us to complete hydraulic expertise, which does unlock a pretty damn good privilege. Reduce the development cost caused by terrain type in desert, coastal desert, savanna by 50%. So let's take this. Now check this out. If we have 5 base production and at least 1 building in Medina, we can make this a gold mine. So this will be another gold mine for us. Just need to build something there. By the way, at this point we can pretty much recall this colonist. Now I'm not sure, we probably didn't even need it for the mission, although it was highlighted. Maybe we just needed to like send the colonist and don't need to finish it. But anyways, let's hunt. Yes, we have colonial range guy. Amazing. And this is where it will get real fun because we're setting up a colony in Malacca. Oh yeah, we can also go for another raiding session in the meantime. So that is something that I will be doing. These India coasts are paying a lot of cash. A lot of cash. 62 ducats of this one. Amazing. Oh yeah, man. Look at that. We can raid Ayutthaya, Malacca. These are some really rich lands. 100 ducats off this coast. Wait, is that the province of Kawai? No, it's Kavali. Oh, 100 ducats. There we go. I think this pirate's life is for me. Nice. Here we go. Another gold mine for us. And why not? I will also be developing this one. Let's get it to 10. Another 6 ducats from this one. We are already above our governing capacity. I didn't expect that, but I guess we can just invest some government reform progress until we can unlock the building courthouses here. So about this alliance, yeah, if we wanted to get it, we probably should have sticked with the provinces in the coast next to Tunis. If we took any provinces in Palestine area, Ottomans are just wild in. So it's not gonna happen, but it's fine. The reward is not that much, you know. 25 power projection. Although it does lock us out from completing Modernize the Army. Not entirely sure what this event does, but I guess at some point we can check it out. I wonder if we can unblock this mission if we just completely wipe out the Ottomans at some point. Or is it just stuck? Adan is willing to share me some maps. I would like to see the Mediterranean. What's going on there? Alright. Well guys, we are exploring Europe now, so we are discovering a lot of provinces. And a little bit of a navy has been built, which means we will start the raids. We can start terrorizing Europe. Screw you Ottomans, you don't want to be friendly towards me. That's what you're getting. There you go, my friend. It's not much yet, but we can also raid Tunis. It is not much money though. Yeah, so we do want to make our way to China eventually as well. This is just a little bit of a portion of the raids. Right, it's time to continue our expansion a little bit. So we're gonna attack Pagarnoyung. Jambi is not willing to join, which is good. Well, I guess it's not really good because this one province would be amazing to have as well. But perhaps we can declare on Pasai next. They're allied. Ooh, they're allied with Malacca. This is actually really good. But first I would like to have Renaissance, so I am improving relations with Florence and they will be sharing it to me. These guys actually have another gold province here. Why wouldn't they, right? Why wouldn't they? There we go, Florence. Thank you very much. 6.5 ducats we're paying them. It's all worth it though, it's all worth it. Nah, so you see, they're being sieged by Pasai. I won't be taking this disrespect, man. Let's bring our units. I will be declaring on Pasai right now. But first, we probably want to get some of these ships as well. Maybe the barks will be fine here. I just know that I will be fighting multiple navies, so I do want to make sure that I am fine here. Yeah, so that's what you get, Pasai. Screw you, man. You want to siege the same province as I do? I don't think so. Now, these lands, we cannot core them before we have finished our colony, but I am more than fine by vassalizing this nation. Yeah, we won't be getting the gold mine, but I don't need at this point even more gold mines. It is causing a lot of inflation, to be honest. So, okay, we have this new vassal, and while we fight Malacca, we will be probably finishing the colony, so then we can take some provinces from these boys and just save up a little bit of admin points here. Oh man, I do want to fight Kilva, but these rebels just keep popping up. Screw it, we can get more units, so I'll just keep getting loans. We are doing fine with the money. Just please, get rid of this dog shit for me. Cannot stand these rebels anymore. Okay, good, we have some free time, so we can continue our conquests. And Kilva, I probably cannot full annex. How much do we need? Oh, it is 96%, so we could full annex Kilva. Okay. You are trying your best, but you cannot beat me, so get the hell out. This is the time where we will start our golden era. Now we can also embrace the Renaissance. Level 7 military, level 6 admin, level 7 admin. We can unlock our second idea group. And I would say my biggest struggle right now is governing capacity. So for the ideas, I will go with admin ideas. It also has a pretty nice policy with 5% settler chance and a global settler increase plus 10. Let's also take this, and I think I will invest into one more idea. So Malacca only has 9,000 soldiers. Okay, I think we are absolutely good here. We can move to his lands, to his capital. Oh, he has 15k here. Alright. Maybe in such a case, let's just start with Siak. Yep, this is great. 100 aggressive expansion, which no one gives a damn about. And we are full annexing Kilva. Now, I don't want to concentrate development in the lands where they have a gold mine, so let's check this out. Yeah, we can concentrate in this state, and that's about it really. So it is going to be quite expensive. So we do have the range now to actually get these provinces, which means we can take a couple provinces here. I don't want to take too much because Malacca was not co-belligerent, so we're going to be fine with this. Just get me 300 ducats, some war reparations, maybe I don't need to break alliance with Pasai, that's fine. So there we go, we have this establishment now. I am going to full annex Pasai, mainly because I can. So there it is. And yeah, overextension maybe not the best. And not the best idea to full annex both of these boys at the same time, but it's okay. We got this. We have a lot of soldiers. We can defeat the rebels, no problem. We are very close to Ming. We can actually raid a lot of stuff here, including Khmer and Daviet, Brunei. So I will be going on a huge raiding spree right now because everything has been reset, so it is gonna be a lot of cash. And yes, we're gonna raid a lot of Ottoman lands as well. Constantinople, here I come. Yeah, so pretty much got 600 ducats and I haven't raided Ayutthaya and Pegu yet. And we just finished our colony, so now I'm looking for a suitable place for the next one. We could get one in here, so we are right next to a gold mine once again. But maybe we can just continue exploring and see what we can get really closer to Ming. So this was a really brutal couple of years, but we're basically done. 100 overextension left. We're gonna finish this course and we're gonna be just absolutely good. Meanwhile, I'm just enjoying my raids. I've just noticed that my truce with the Mamluks also run out, so we could go for that war. I think I've just found a suitable province for our next colony, and it will be Tai Tai. Another exploration idea as well. We're getting back on track because we were super behind in technologies and ideas. Got Renaissance super late, but from here we can really go ham. Yes, we can finally raid Ming. So let's see how much money we will be getting out of these lands. 54 from this, nice. Let's go. David is like, oh no, he's back again. You monster. 119 ducats, 2000 sailors, let's go. I'm about to lose my ships though, but this is 57. And okay guys, I think I will finish the run right here. We've did a little bit of colonizing, so we got some of the provinces in Indonesia. We have been raiding India. Our African lands of course are glorious. We have a whole Horn of Africa. We have completely eliminated Kilva, crippled the Mamluks, didn't get the alliance with Ottomans unfortunately, but now they hate our guts because we have been raiding them as well. And if we speak about raids, we can view the piracy map mode, and yes, so this one I can still raid. Let's do it right now. 37 ducats, thank you so much. And yes, I have been raiding everything that I can raid here, and it goes all the way from Europe to Arabia, down to African lands, what's left of Sakalava over here, Baluchistan's coast, India. We haven't been able to raid Bengal unfortunately, but yeah, Ayutthaya, Brunei, and now also Ming. So we're making a lot of money through raiding and from gold. I have paid off most of my loans, only 6 loans left with 1% ones, plus 25 ducats balance, 50,000 large army. We could get more soldiers. We're doing really good with manpower as well, 500 manpower every month. And in terms of great powers, we are actually the first great power now. We just surpassed the Ottomans, and it's not even 1500s yet. So I think we did pretty well with Somalia. If you did enjoy this piracy run, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. And I want to say a huge thank you for supporting the channel on Patreon to Voino.